Libra and Libra. Libra compatibility with Libra in love, life, sex, communication, friendship and trust. Libra and Libra. Libra and Libra sexual and intimacy compatibility. A great thing about the relationship of two Libras is in their understanding of tasteful behavior. They seem to fit perfectly when it comes to not crossing the line and being as moderate in their sexual expression as possible. This will help them build a strong relationship in time, if they don't start judging each other as soon as one of them jumps out of their strict sexual routine. As two partners ruled by Venus, they could both easily have a problem with initiative, and this might be an obstacle impossible to overcome. When one of them starts relying on the masculine nature of their sign, a relationship can begin, and the main objective here becomes satisfying one another. Their mental compatibility will allow them to understand each other's needs and talk about anything regarding their sex life, but their shared lack of confidence might make them judge each other in a way they wouldn't judge a different partner. Libra and Libra trust. Two Libras don't even know how many trust issues they have until they get together. The uncertainty of their decisions can be well understood when it comes to everyday things, but as soon as they show it while choosing each other, everything ever said will be questioned. The fall of the sun gives less light to these individuals, meaning it can be a challenge for them to see things clearly. This doesn't make them sense things any less, and they will feel something is wrong from 1,000 miles distance, not aware what it is. Trust is a very sensitive issue when they get to this point, especially if they don't speak their mind waiting for resolutions. This is a couple most prone to misunderstandings of all couples in the zodiac. Libra and Libra communication and intellect. We can say with certainty that their communication will develop to something they will both enjoy, for as long as they don't start feeding their bruised egos on one another. When this happens, one of these partners will become fully unaware of their behavior, acting like a vampire that drains willpower from their partner, day after day. In the worst-case scenario, both of them will feel powerless all the time, because of the disrespect they feel for each other, but lack initiative and seem unable to resolve the situation that burdens them. For as long as they respect each other enough, as two air signs, communication between them will seem endless. They will always have something to share, in most cases talking excessively about other people. When they start pointing to each other's flaws, it might be best to pull back and realize that nothing truly needs to be changed. Their mutual acceptance is the only thing that can keep their mental relationship in a good spot and their conversations flowing without judgment and unrealistic expectations. Libra and Libra emotions. On one hand, two signs ruled by Venus seem to be made for love, and this speaks of their physical and spiritual closeness that can be made through their emotional contact. On the other, Libra is a sign that exalts Saturn, and this gives them both a cold side, one that will not easily allow them to build an intimate relationship. The air element they belong to won't help much, since they will do their best to rationalize things until they lose any emotional value. Two Libras sometimes make an impression of two people who refuse to be in love, out of social or intellectual expectations that cannot be met. There is that stubbornness in Libra that isn't obvious at first glance, and if something could tear this couple apart, it is their need to stick to their convictions. As if they are incapable to look at the bigger picture, they will sometimes shove their emotions under the rug, only to hold on to what they know. It is strange how sure of their knowledge and intelligence they can be when they get together, as if they finally found someone that seems weaker. In order to stay together, two Libra partners need to turn off their brains and let go to their feelings and their sexual relations. This is the only way for them to build intimacy, or they might both resist it out of simple fear and lack of confidence. Libra and Libra values. The combination of Venus rule and Saturn's exaltation makes them share the same values, gathered through similar experiences and relationships. Venus is a planet that speaks of value in general, and this is a strong connecting point to them, especially since both of them lack the awareness of real value of money. These partners value dedication, a spiritual approach to love, fineness and moderate choices, reasonable behavior that will not be judged by those around them. When it comes to this side of their relationship, two Libra representatives seem to be a perfect fit. Libra and Libra shared activities. At first glance, we might assume that they will like to show off, inspire others by the love they show to the world and be on the move to create a certain image, doing everything side by side. The problem arises before they get to this point, while they try to decide and make an agreement on where to go in the first place. Both of them will want to stick to a certain secure routine, rarely prepared to meet too many new people. But if their routines don't coincide, they will have to make compromises in order to move from a point of stagnation. When they find a shared routine and share friends, shared activities won't be a problem anymore and they will follow each other with much more ease. Summary: the sign of Libra is a sign of relationships, and they often have a mission to teach others about relating to one another. When two Libras start dating, it might be difficult for them to find a purpose of their contact, for they both seem to share a mission and a goal that is connected to other people. If they find a meeting point, combining their activities and sticking to their shared values, they will have a tendency to become a perfectly balanced couple. The only thing missing in both of them, very hard to develop, is the sense of mutual respect with no passive judgment or expectations. Both of them are susceptible to this problem with their surroundings, and when together, these problems will easily multiply. If they let each other be who they are, they might become an inspiration for all of us, teaching us what a productive relationship really is.